as females here, we know that there are so many laws that protect girls, but the issue with those laws is implementation. As a lawyer, I always say it's not that Nigeria doesn't have laws, but the problem we see is the implementation of those laws. With sexual health, you have to act fast, right? If you're going to get a legal remedy, you have to act fast. When I mean act fast, go to the hospital, get those samples, and especially when the person that is assaulting the victim is someone prominent, is a lot harder to get that legal remedy. So that's why you need to have, the big names fighting for your cause. So I think just what we can do, I would say, if we can just observe like a minute of silence, because hearing Ochanya's story was very terrible. And I know that the reason why we know about her today is because perhaps social media and those that were brave enough to tell her story. But there's so many women like Ochanya, that are going through worse situations and we don't know their stories, we don't know their names. So I think as women, what we need to do is create safe spaces for young girls like us, even people that we come across in our everyday lives, to be able to come and share those stories with us, so that us that have the exposure, have the knowledge, can look for ways to help those girls. So if you can just take like a tiny second of silent prayer, just to remember girls that have died as a result of, sexual health injuries and sexual assaults, just to pray for them and to pray that, more women are able to come out and tell their story.
Hi, my name is Asma Umar and I'm at the Pilates Prompts event with Create Her Future initiative. I think the cause is so beautiful because we need so many people representing the less privileged women that go through sexual abuse almost every day. I think it's important that we highlight these issues and we speak on them, because it may not be you, it may not be the person beside you, but there is always somebody that it is happening to.
Hi, my name is Adana Adaka and I'm currently at Pilates Prompts. So the reason why I agreed to be here is because anything that supports women or empowers women, I would definitely want to be there. And when they reach out to me, they expressed how this one supports Ochanya, and obviously with everything going on in our country, this is the perfect place to be and to raise funds for anybody going through gender-based violence.
Hi guys, my name is Audrey Suru and I'm so excited to be at Pilates Prompts. I mean, when I first got the invite and I went through the memo and I saw that it was something that had to do with raising awareness for the girl child, I don't know, the younger child in me just got excited, because I mean, these are programs that we're supposed to push on daily basis, so that we see that our voices are heard, not just on social media but physically. And I'm genuinely excited that I am part of the program. I mean, I'm a girl child and I do hope that every girl, every woman, every lady, every mother, auntie, daughter gets whatever love that they deserve.
Our phones are like our personal assistants that we might not even know. And now that ChatGPT is taking over, Gemini AI is taking over, everything is taking over, it's like, and instead of us having to condemn it and be like, oh, AI is taking over my job, AI has this, AI has that, we have to find a way to use it in our advantage.
So when we're doing events like this, when we're talking about things like this, it's not because we're trying to join a trend. It's because we're trying to make wellness a lifestyle. Because we're trying to come into ourselves, to know that let's prioritize ourselves as women. And what are the things that we need to do, do you understand, to become who we want to be? So we have to actively take steps. People don't like to have the conversations, but pretty privilege is not a bad thing.
Today, we are here in honor of Ochanya. As we all know, we decided to dedicate these Pilates events to her. At Create Her Future initiative, we refuse to let her story end in tragedy. We honor her by standing together, by raising awareness, by refusing to be silent, and by building a Nigeria where no girl or women ever has to live with the fear of, leaving our house. So you guys, thank you so much for coming today. We really appreciate you. And let's give this to our winners. Thank you for coming.